Hey guys, tough day of trading today. So overall, this is one of the first times that we have seen the market not reject the retest of resistance. So what I mean by this is, if we look at the last couple basically week of trading here, you can see when markets lose support, they come down and then they almost always come back up for a back test of the 20 EMA, and that generally leads to a bigger downside rejection. You can see it pretty much time and time again. We come down, we test, we reject. We come back up, we test, and we reject. The only exception to that would really be on Friday, where we kind of just rode the trend line up. So today, as you can see, because Friday was really just kind of a big rising wedge in a sense. Today, though, we had that big breakout. We came down, but then we broke out even more. So that is a very big change of pace. I, for one, was looking for the resistance here at 43.93, and I am kind of surprised to see this 115 candle. There was a lot of movement that came in on that just really, the technicals I was not looking for. I was looking and expecting that rejection to come back lower. When we go over to SPY here, so we broke our extreme bear channel. We took out our previous demand at 438.1. So now, realistically, our target is the 8 and 50 EMA. That sits right at 441.4. If the bulls can break through and most importantly close over that level, then we're going to target the 20 EMA at 444.85 and eventually demand at 445.9. However, if the 50 EMA can reject, our next support to watch is 436.2, the demand, and then we're going to look at the 100 EMA all the way down here at 431.6. If you go over to futures, same thing. We lost our bear channel here. We have established this 43.74 to 43.78 as a really strong support area. What that means is now our upside target is 44.37 demand, which is right in between the 8 and 50 EMA. If the bulls can close us over 43.50, which is the 50 EMA, then we're going to target this 20 EMA, which is riding this broadened bear trend that we've been in realistically since end of July. If we can break over that, then it's 44.86, and eventually we'll be back up in the 4500s. However, if the 50 EMA at 45.50 can reject us, then we're going to be looking to get through this 43.74 to 43.78 demand area. This is going to be a pretty strong support area to watch, but our target would once again be 43.50, which is the 100 EMA. Looking at the Qs here, same thing. We broke our extreme bear channel that we were in here. And now on the Qs, mostly because tech had such a crazy day today. I mean, NVIDIA closed 8.5% up and Tesla was about 7.3% up. That's a really strong day. Meta was up 2.3%, AMD up 2.6%. Tech had a really big day today. So we did come up to the 8 EMA and the 50, but you can see we actually have a pretty nice double top here at 363.9. So there is a chance that we could see a rejection back down tomorrow. If the bulls can break through the 8 and 50, which sit at 365.1, then 365.9 is our target, and eventually we're going to look for 368.7, which is the 20 EMA. However, like I said, if this is our rejection point, then our target is right down here at 358.5 and eventually back down to the 100 EMA at 351. Looking at the VIX here, the VIX did come down and take out 17.11 supply finally. But as you can see, if we look back all the way to April, this 17.1 area here has been a major pivot point. You can see we just pivoted over this for quite a while here. So the bulls are going to need to see the VIX get back under 17.1 tomorrow and start to unwind and get realistically under the 8 and 20 EMA. It's about a 9% move down to this trend line that we are holding right here. If we break through that, then that's where you're going to start to see the more evidence that the buy the dip is back and that the 50 and really the 100 EMA touch were the temporary bottom. However, If the bulls somehow or bears somehow hold 17.1 here and we close back over 17.9, you can see for the last 3 days we have tried to, then we're going to start targeting 19.6, and I'm going to feel pretty confident that this was a really big dead cat bounce. Overall, it'll be interesting to see where the markets go tomorrow. There's not a ton of data, but do remember that Jay Powell is speaking at Jackson Hole on Friday, and that will be very interesting to see how the markets react to. Hope you guys had a good day trading today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.